Okay, so this video, hang on. So this video was back a couple of weeks ago when Sonic TBS left the channel, but then a couple of weeks later he came back. So it was during the time where I was no longer interested in making AI videos. So just like a day after uploading that video, I just unsubscribed to 11 Labs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's officially the end of my AI videos, and thank goodness because I'm just getting so tired of AI being everywhere. But anyway, enjoy this video.
Hey guys, welcome to our first video in a while.
So what are we playing for our first video back?
I got one.
Let's get it on.
SpongeBob movie?
Yeah, my comfort games. No time to explain, let's get to the game.
Welcome to our little tale of woe, triumph against impossible odds, terror, and managerly responsibility. Our story begins in the calm waters above the town of Bikini Bottom. As we descend beneath the waves, we find another day. Wait a minute! Hold your seahorses!
I can't believe this is happening here. It's horrible! Whew, thank Neptune, my manager's here.
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple order. A Krabby Patty with cheese.
So what went wrong?
When the customer took a bite, no cheese! Oh, this has never happened before!
Get a hold of yourself, Eugene. I'm going in.
Okay, Lightning, so how do we play the game?
Yeah, I've never played this game before.
Well, we have 7 levels throughout the game, but we have other challenges to progress through the game.
What are those weights?
They're manliness points. It's basically points of an upgrade system.
Upgrade system? What do we upgrade?
The upgrades we have are movesets and health later down the line.
Boing.
Wow! He just crashed!
Adventure.
I guess not having cheese caused some mayhem across the city.
To answer your question, Mario, the upgrades we have are movesets and health later down the line.
What's our health?
We'll get to it.
To get back to the cheese topic, these people are too soft about not having cheese on their burger.
Technically a Krabby Patty, but yeah. Honestly, I would have the same reaction too and call the manager.
Okay, another cutscene.
Patrick, that idiot. Does he ever learns?
It's Patrick, what do you expect?
So our health is the Krabby Patty?
Yeah, if we upgrade out health, it can hold up to 6 Krabby Patties.
That's cool.
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
Okay, that's gross.
His tongue is a slide? That's weird.
It'll get even more weird once we head to the trench.
A treasure chest?
Yeah, it's collectibles for the options menu.
Okay, we can't miss any of them.
So what do you guys think about the new NASCAR 25?
There's a new NASCAR game?
Yeah, it released 2 months ago.
I tried it in October.
How did you feel about it?
The AI, for example, it's surprisingly challenging. These guys actually race you. They don't just drive in a straight line. They'll try to block you, they'll make daring overtakes, and sometimes they even make mistakes, which is pretty realistic.
I agree, the AI is a huge improvement. It makes the races feel much more dynamic and unpredictable. And the physics engine? It's not perfect, but it's pretty solid. You can feel the weight of the car, the tires grip the road, and when you push it too hard, you definitely feel the consequences. It's a good balance between arcade fun and simulation.
The career mode is where it really shines for me. Starting from the bottom, building your team, upgrading your car, and eventually competing for the championship. It's incredibly addictive. I love the progression, the rivalries you build with other drivers, and the feeling of accomplishment when you finally win a big race.
But the crash physics are a nightmare. It's like the cars just explode into a million pieces, or they get stuck in this weird rubbery deformation. It completely breaks the immersion when you have a massive pileup and the cars just bounce off each other like pinballs.
And the paint booth? It's so limited. I mean, I want to customize my car, make it look unique, but the options are really basic. Not enough decals, not enough color choices, not enough freedom.
Exactly. I want to create a masterpiece, a car that reflects my personality, but I'm stuck with a few pre-made designs. It's a missed opportunity for creativity. So overall, NASCAR 25 is an 8 out of 10. Both good stuff and bad stuff.
I'm cautiously optimistic for the future. If they can iron out those kinks, this could be the definitive NASCAR game. So that's why NASCAR Thunder 2004 remains at the best NASCAR game of all time.
Upsy-daisy.
Okay, new cutscene.
Who are you?
I'm the manager of this establishment. Everything is gonna be just fine.
I'm really scared, man.
You got a name?
Phil?
Come on, Phil, stay with me. I've only got one shot at this. Gotta have the right tools for the job. Bingo. Now I want you to do me a favor, Phil.
What?
Say cheese. The beginning. A little yellow friend awakes from his slumber and prepares for the biggest day of his life. Yet, despite his dreams, he is not honored with the manager position of the new Krusty Krab 2. So he sulks off to drown his depression in ice cream at the local Goofy Goobers. Across the street, jealous of Mr. Krab's success, the diabolical Plankton hatches Plan Z. He steals King Neptune's crown and frames Mr. Krabs for selling it to the far-off and dangerous land of Shell City. Let us now join our heroes in the midst of their self-pity.
Hey, buddy, come on, wake up.
Huh? Where am I?
It's 8 in the morning, closed. Go collect your friend and get out of here.
Hey, buddy! Come on up here and join the party!
Spongebob!
An ice cream place?
Yeah, it was in the movie. Didn't you watch it?
Yeah, I did. I just question why.
Maybe I might come here if I'm depressed like what Jake Sterling went through in the 2-part season 1 finale of The Music Freaks.
Hold that thought for a minute. We have a new enemy.
His attack is burping. That's gross.
What was I saying?
You were talking the 2-part season 1 finale of The Music Freaks?
Oh yeah, that.
Do you like the 2-part finale of The Music Freaks?
Nope!
Wait, why?
It's not that I don't appreciate a good cliffhanger or a dramatic conclusion, but the way they handled everything with Jake, it just felt wrong.
Give us one.
Let's start with Xander. He was so quick to turn on Jake, wasn't he? After everything Jake did for him, helping him with his confidence, encouraging him to perform, suddenly Xander's all about Jake's a fraud. It's like he completely forgot all the genuine support Jake offered him throughout the season. Remember how Jake helped Xander overcome his love for Luke? That was huge for Xander, and then to see him so easily believe the worst about Jake. It was disappointing.
Yeah, Xander was so wrong about that.
And Haley, she's usually the voice of reason, the one who sees the good in people. But when Drew started spreading those lies about the club, and Jake said those awful things that he didn't mean, Haley just went along with it. She didn't even seem to question it much. She was so focused on the idea that Jake had betrayed them. She forgot that Jake was the one who actually helped her when she was struggling with her stage fright. Jake was the one who encouraged Haley to be more authentic, to find her own voice. And then, to have Haley believe Jake would deliberately sabotage them? It felt like a betrayal of her own character.
Spongebob!
What's up, Patrick? You have got to try this new dot broom game.
Dog!
Where?
I mean, in the beginning of episode 11, Haley did felt guilt in here.
True. Then there's Luke. He's always been a calm, but even for him, it felt like a leap. He's the one who benefited most from Jake's mentorship when it came to production and mastering his sound. Jake spent hours with him, teaching him the ropes, showing him how to get that professional edge. And then, when Drew set up Jake, it was like he completely erased the fact that Jake was the reason his music even got to that level. He conveniently forgot Jake's generosity with his time and expertise.
Hey, it's you two again. I missed you guys.
And Sean. He's the quiet observer usually, but even he seemed to buy into the narrative that Jake was manipulative. He saw Jake working behind the scenes, trying to mend things, trying to keep the band together. And instead of recognizing that as Jake's usual problem-solving nature, he interpreted it as some kind of elaborate scheme. He forgot that Jake was the glue that held them together so many times. Jake literally gave Sean his own freaking laptop. And Millie. Oh, Millie. She was so hurt, and I get that. But her reaction, her immediate judgment of Jake, felt so out of character. Millie was the one Jake confided in, the one he trusted. He was always there for her, supporting her dreams, pushing her to be bolder. And then, when things go south, she's quick to believe the worst of him. She forgot how much Jake believed in her, how he championed her unique style, even when others didn't understand it.
Patrick, if you bring me more Goofy Goober tokens, I can grant you the cartwheel move.
Seriously, Mindy? So now what?
We head to the square and the path on the right for 2 Goofy Goober tokens.
What's this?
It's the Combat Challenge T. These arenas are often considered some of the tougher parts of the game, especially for players aiming for 100% completion, requiring strategic use of combos and awareness of the Krabby Patty respawn points.
Just me. I'm feeling like more of a man already. Green Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
All right, so you guys want to know why I can't stand those Snyderverse movies? It's pretty simple, really. It all boils down to one thing. They missed the point of the characters.
Take Batman v Superman. What's Batman about? He's a detective, a strategist, a guy who uses his intellect and fear to fight crime. What did we get? A hulking brute who just punches everything and everyone. He's supposed to be a symbol of hope, not a symbol of pure, unadulterated rage. And Superman, he's supposed to be that beacon of hope, the ultimate good. Instead, he's brooding, angsty, and kills people. That's not Superman. That's just a guy with powers who's having a really bad day. And then there's the whole plot. It's so convoluted and dark. They're trying to be super serious and gritty, but it just ends up being depressing and confusing. It's like they took all the fun and optimism out of these characters and replaced it with a never-ending storm cloud.
Black Adam. Now, I get that people like Dwayne Johnson and he's got the charisma, but the character they presented, it's just not compelling. He's supposed to be this anti-hero, but he's more of a straight-up villain who happens to have a slightly different motivation. The movie felt like it was trying too hard to be edgy and cool, but it just ended up being loud. And the action, while big, lacked any real stakes because you never felt truly invested in any of the characters.
Wonder Woman, 1984. Oh boy, this one's a special kind of disappointment. They had a chance to bring back the magic of the first movie, that sense of wonder and heroism. Instead, they gave us a plot that made no sense, a villain that was cartoonishly evil, and Diana herself seemed to lose her way. She's supposed to be about truth and justice, but in this movie, she's making selfish wishes, and the resolution felt so anticlimactic. It was all style and no substance, which is the opposite of what Wonder Woman should be.
And The Flash. Don't even get me started. The movie itself was a mess. The CGI was terrible, the plot was a mess, and Barry Allen himself was just annoying. He's supposed to be a hero, but he's constantly making terrible decisions and causing more problems than he solves. The whole multiverse thing felt like a cheap gimmick, and the ending was just blah. It was a perfect example of how not to handle a beloved character.
Got the upgrade, hopefully it helps.
Imagine if he dies afterwards.
Won't happen because
Holy crap, he actually died.
What the devil was that?
with that, Mario is the first to die in the combat challenge.
All right, second attempt, and boom, defeated.
Real quick, we should add the if you die rule, pass it to the next player. The only exceptions are square challenges and other levels later down the line.
Fine by me since I don't plan on dying again.
Time to spin? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
You'd better get going, Patrick. There's lots to do.
Now, why are Superman 2025 and the Batman 2022 better? Because they understood what made these characters special.
The Batman. Matt Reeves actually got it. He saw that Batman is a detective. He's dark, yes, but he's not just a brute. He's driven by a need for justice, and you see that in every scene. Robert Pattinson's Batman is haunted, he's flawed, but he's also incredibly determined. The movie is a crime thriller, a noir, and it makes sense. The world feels lived in and gritty, but it's not just relentlessly bleak. There's a sense of purpose to Batman's actions. He's trying to clean up Gotham, not just beat people up.
And Superman 2025, I haven't seen it yet, but from what I've heard, James Gunn is going back to the core of Superman. He's focusing on the hope, the optimism, the idea of Kal-El as a symbol of what humanity can strive for. He's embracing the inherent goodness of the character. That's what makes Superman, Superman. He's not a dark, brooding anti-hero. He's the guy who stands up for everyone, the guy who inspires us to be better. It's about that inherent optimism and the struggle to do the right thing, even when it's hard. The Snyderverse movies just felt like they were made by people who didn't actually like these characters. They wanted to make their own dark, edgy versions, and in doing so, they lost the essence of what made them legendary in the first place. It's like trying to make a chili dog without the chili or the dog. You got the bun, but what's the point? You need the core elements, the heart of the character, and those movies just didn't have it. They were so focused on deconstruction and grit that they forgot to reconstruct something meaningful. And that, my friends, is why I can't watch them. It's just a speed bump on the road to genuinely good superhero movies.
Sonic, you want to finish your reason why you didn't like the two-part finale of The Music Freaks?
The biggest thing for me, though, is how they all seem to forget that Jake actually helped them. Throughout the entire season, Jake was the one stepping up. He was the one mediating disputes, the one offering solutions, the one pushing them to be better. When Xander lost his confidence, Jake was there. When Haley was struggling with her lyrics, Jake helped her find her voice. When Luke needed technical advice, Jake shared his knowledge. When Sean was too shy to speak up, Jake made sure his ideas were heard. And when Millie doubted herself, Jake was her biggest cheerleader. Drew's setup was a terrible thing, absolutely. But instead of seeing it as a manipulative act by Drew, they immediately painted Jake as the villain. They forgot that Jake's entire arc this season was about him learning to trust others and letting them help him, and also about him using his talents to genuinely help his friends. He wasn't trying to sabotage anyone. He was trying to keep the band together and help everyone succeed. It felt like they completely rewrote Jake's character in the finale just for the sake of drama. They took all the good he did, all the support he gave, and just ignored it. They forgot that he was their friend, their bandmate, and that he had their backs, even when they didn't realize it. It was a frustrating and frankly unfair way to end the season. It made all the growth they had as a band feel a little hollow if they could so easily turn on one of their own. There's Spongebob! One more cutscene before we end the video.
Thanks for watching and enjoy the ending.
There you are, Patrick. I've been trying to find you all evening.
It's 8 in the morning, Spongebob.
Oh my gosh, 8 o'clock. I am late for work. Mr. Krabs is gonna kill me. Oh, Mr. Krabs. Back at the Krusty Krab, King Neptune confronts Mr. Krabs about his alleged thievery. He asks if there is anyone present who may vouch for Mr. Krabs' character, and our yellow knucklehead McSpazatron shows up to accuse Mr. Krabs of being a horrible person. King Neptune zaps Mr. Krabs, causing Spongebob to sober up quickly. He selflessly volunteers to journey to Shell City and retrieve the king's crown. Freezing Mr. Krabs in place, King Neptune grants a 6-day reprieve so SpongeBob and Patrick may attempt to retrieve the crown. King Neptune's daughter Mindy provides SpongeBob and Patrick with a magic mirror through which she can communicate and assist our heroic duo. We continue as SpongeBob and Patrick arrive at the paddy wagon.